Hey guys, welcome to today's video. I have the most special guest ever. I cannot even believe that you're here in my studio.
Thank you for having me. It's so beautiful here.
Thank you.
And I brought I had a facial and then I got microneedling, so my skin is really bad right now. So I'm just really happy that I have no makeup on.
Oh my gosh, if this is bad skin, like, can I get it on that? Because you look flawless. You have like one little thing from a facial, like big wow. Oh my gosh. Well, we have all the makeup in front of us to address any life situation, beauty situation, and I have the expert right here to guide us through because you are...
I mean, you're like more of an expert than I am.
Well, but on your line, like we're going to talk about clean beauty, honest beauty. This is your baby and I want to hear everything about it. So
so I really wanted, I feel like clean beauty is like one of those words that's really popular now, but we were really kind of one of the first brands that really brought clean beauty to the forefront of people's consciousness, that you can have a clean routine and you don't have to compromise on efficacy.
I love that. I didn't even say your name. Oh my God. I have a celebrity on my channel and I'm like, look who's here, guys.
Hi, it's Jessica Alba.
Nameless Jessica Alba. I honestly have to like fangirl for 2 seconds because like you're a big deal. Like my audience, like they're gonna flip out that you're here because you're just iconic in the industry with, your career as an actress. And then this brand is not a small thing. This is like a booming brand that stretches wide beyond just makeup. Tell us everything that you do.
So I created a brand called The Honest Company 7 years ago. And it really came out of a need that I had to create a brand that stood for the values that I have. And I wanted quality ingredients, safe ingredients, putting human health first, always when formulating. And then, I need to have a clean home. Obviously, I had a new little baby that I brought into the world who's almost 11. And 11 years ago when I was pregnant with her, I had an allergic reaction to a product that my mom recommended that I use. And because I had this allergic reaction, I was like, oh my gosh, this is supposed to be safe for babies. This is literally marketed for babies. And I'm having an allergic reaction. Like, what the heck?
Can't be good.
What the heck is in this? And I learned about all of these untested, potentially harmful chemicals that are in everything from your makeup to your skincare to cleaning products to even like your couches and the material that your mattresses are made out of and paint and all this stuff in and around your home. How do I protect myself and my baby from that? And so there are ways to work around what's out there in the marketplace. You just have to know what to look for. We have a lab in-house, and what I realized is when I was starting this brand, you can work with contract manufacturers and you can co-develop stuff, but at the end of the day, when they have to source all of those raw materials and help you develop a formula, your minimums are never gonna reach that threshold for it to be profitable for them to do all the sourcing just for your one batch. So they sell pretty much the same version of your formula to everyone else. So that's why when you see in the marketplace, you can see a L'Oreal, a Lancome, and a lot of them will have a lot of the same ingredients because a lot of them have it's the same formula, same contract manufacturer, and they tweak it here and there. They add a little thing, they add a fragrance often, and great packaging, and that's usually the thing that will differentiate one product to the other.
The two tricks.
Fragrance and packaging. But I have an in-house lab. And we formulate in-house, and I also have a sourcing team, an operations team, and supply chain.
You got the full meal deal, and that's why I think it works for you. You're doing it right.
But it's why we're doing stuff that no one else is doing.
That's so good.
I look at the best of the best in formulas in certain products, and those are my benchmarks that I'm always trying to work with and work against.
She doesn't want to bring out crappy products. No, what I'm hearing.
Because when you go
bring out the best,
and when you have something natural, you don't want it to not work.
That's the thing. Okay, this is why I'm intrigued because I will say, without getting shady here at all, a lot of products that I have tried with the willingness and the want to love because I want to explore more natural products, they don't work. They don't work. So
and they don't hold up.
No. Okay, speaking of which, I need something on my face. I'm sitting here and I keep glancing the monitor.
The matte primer, I think you'll like better than the glow primer because you like more of a matte face.
Well, I like both. I like balance. I don't like one or the other. And I will say that my skin kind of is a little moody. It can be oily and dehydrated.
Same. A combination.
Okay. Oh, twins.
Yeah.
Okay. So I actually have been using this one recently and I do really like it.
Okay, so you're okay with this.
I do like it. Usually I see the word glow and I run and I'm just like, nope, not for me. But it feels really refreshing and it has a little bit
mica
of a sheen, but it's not that opalescence that is just like, whoa.
You don't look like a disco ball.
No, that makes your pores and your lines look so much worse,
Yeah,
I think. So I actually use both of them because I'm just extra
All right, so
like
I'm gonna
that,
use,
so.
I use both of them too.
Oh my gosh.
So
I'm just like
use...
Jessica, guys. I go right in the T-zone with the mattifying, and then I kind of go on top with the other one.
This is a cream, and I don't want you to put it on your face. I want you to just feel it. So this is a hydrogel cream.
Okay.
Now this has no oil. So it gives you the hydration. You can feel the water break on your skin. And a lot of the hydrogels that are out there have a fragrance. You can smell there's no fragrance in there. And it's just like 2 types of hyaluronic acids, I believe.
Love hyaluronic. That's my favorite ingredient. Okay, I talk
really
about
nice.
that all the time because I feel whether you have very oily, acne-prone skin, if you need some kind of hydration, best.
Yeah, and so this has 0 oil in it. But it has
that.
the texture of like a luxurious cream. So I put this on every day.
Okay.
And I actually like to put it on and then I like to use devices.
Oh my gosh, can I do this with the glow primer too?
Yeah.
Wait, I should have brought my Nurse Jamie
Here.
tools out.
I can give you this one because I haven't used it yet.
We have another thing in common. We both love a good tool.
Yeah, I love
Get the
a tool.
circulation going in your face, you guys.
I like this one because it like vibrates and I feel like, I don't know, just
Do you know
wakes
what,
up
though?
my face.
Okay, are you into crystals? This
Yeah.
is like a new thing. And I know I have even family members that are like, you need to just calm down right now. But like, I like it. I think they're pretty.
Quartz and amethyst.
Yes, and I love that there's amethyst on there. I
know,
think that's
me
so
too.
different, right?
And it's so pretty. So you're not even doing it violent.
No.
Like I get violent with it. Oh yeah.
You get violent?
Yes.
Like make the circulation.
Yeah, because I want to see a little bit of redness.
I go a little more gentle because the thing is, see how that's getting a little red? That'll stay there for a minute on me.
This is a makeup artist taught me this. This like sucks your face.
Stop this.
Look.
What are you doing? Who's this?
I don't know what
You're
it's
from the
called.
future now. What?
So in the morning, I'd come in at like 4 a.m. for calls and
Okay.
she'd like do this to my face. And now like I'm obsessed with it, but it does add like 5 more minutes onto mine.
Oh, what's 5 more minutes for in the name of beauty?
I mean, look at this. Look at lifted,
Okay,
tightens,
I'm gonna need to find out the name of that.
and drains fluid. Does this scare you?
No, I want it.
Isn't this
actually?
amazing?
Okay, I'm gonna take the Honest Cream Foundation in Snow, but this really can be used contour, highlight, concealing, kind of however you want. So I'm gonna start underneath my eye, kind of similar to how I use my RCMA palette. My subscribers know I'm obsessed with that.
You know all the technical terms of stuff.
Well, yes,
I don't.
yes, I do, because this is my lifelong obsession. I am literally obsessed with learning new techniques.
When did you start
for
doing
application.
makeup?
I started getting into makeup. It sounds really ridiculous, but probably by age 5, I was really into it. My mom's an artist. She's been, you know, working with
cool.
oils and watercolors. I've watched that growing up, and I just always loved color and painting, and ended up really loving the idea of changing someone's look.
Did you love the Kevin O'Quan makeup book?
Oh my gosh.
I know, it's the best thing
That
ever.
was, I mean, like,
I know.
obsessed.
Me too.
People are like, how did you learn makeup? And I'm like, I went to the library.
Yeah.
Like, I literally would
we
like
had
sit
to.
with like books, and I would just
Oh, that's so cool.
page by page by page, you know, Bobby Brown,
Yeah.
and all of Kevin's books, and then, you know, Scott's books. Like, I was such a huge fan of his work.
Yeah, Scott is the...
And he's the
great.
master. Oh my gosh, his techniques are just,
Yep.
He's helped me become a better artist.
My mom went to cosmetology school when I was like,
Oh, cool.
I think around like 4 or 5.
Oh, wow.
And so I was her Barbie head.
Oh my gosh,
So
that's
she,
amazing.
all of her hours that she had to do We're all on me.
Oh my gosh, I bet you have some of the most amazing photos.
Oh, I had the itchiest head because all the different perms that she tried on me.
Oh my gosh.
And the highlights. I was exposed to every chemical. And I have the most allergic
And now
skin.
you're like, none of that.
Well, no, I always had rashes and I was always breaking out. So the reason why I wanted to even do makeup is every time I would literally wear a foundation that looked good, it broke me out the next day. And so I had terrible acne as an actress. They put me on like medicine for it and all this stuff because I was constantly putting stuff on my face that my face didn't agree with, and there were no natural alternatives.
There weren't the options that there are now.
The cream foundation is, you know, the first thing that we could do with our standards, but we've been working on a liquid for so long. It's so hard to formulate. We've been working on it for years.
You know, I bet so, because there really isn't one out there that's the greatest, to be honest. I mean, I use the Beauty Blender foundation because it's free of a lot of ingredients that I want to avoid, and it's free of fragrance, which for me is a huge trigger for my skin.
Me too.
And
they also hide a lot of nasties in fragrance.
I think I have the same kind of a thing as you, where I can tell right away if my skin is going to break out from something, if it doesn't like something. Like, my skin lets me know. It's like, hey, put that down. We don't like it. And there's just no workaround. So when I find something that does not clog my pores, does not make me break out and freak out, then I'm like, okay.
Yeah, right?
Oh, don't mind me. Hi, Scott. This is his thing for lips that I love so much.
Wait, what did he do? What did you do?
He always goes outside.
What?
Yeah.
With a contour?
Uh-huh.
No.
Oh, yeah. You'll see. It's magic.
All right, I'm going to do it too.
You do not need to. No, don't do that. Your lips will take over your whole face. You have like the perfect balance in your face. It is not. I'm just trying to be like you over here. So.
Well, I don't even know if I'm doing it right. I look crazy. So wait, how do you blend out your nose then with a beauty blender? I always have to use a brush because I'm not good.
So I kind of stamp like this. And I'll just stamp the cream in.
Oh, and
your creams blend really nicely. I have to say I've been using the cream blush.
Oh, yeah.
And I hate cream blush. For whatever reason, your formula I can use even on top of powder, which is not normal. There's something that allows it to not grab to everything else.
Yeah.
And it blends really nicely. So I've been really
I'm obsessed with our cream blush. Also because it gives you the look of being flushed, like just the right amount of flush.
What product are you most excited about right now?
I'm most excited about our long wear lip. A lot of the people who are into clean beauty, they want the no makeup look, and I'm probably guilty of that. But I do love a full face, and I do love to look glamorous. And I do need, you know, products that actually work and long wear. I'm an actress. I'm just really excited because this really, like, you don't think that you're using a natural product or a better for you product or an alternative product. It can be.
It's just a mainstream.
It's just a great product,
it's just a
period.
good product. I love that because
that's what I feel like.
It shouldn't be like, oh, well,
I'm compromising.
You know, it should just be good.
Yeah.
Okay, so powder.
Oh, you powder before you go in with the okay, I'm gonna do it.
But what do you do? I want to know.
I do powder.
She already
last.
looks done. I'm over here like, oh, great.
Okay, so I'm gonna do powder.
Okay. What do you normally do though?
I do this last, but
you do this very, very last.
Yeah.
No, don't do it now. Then don't do my routine. I'm gonna get a pressed, and then I'm gonna use that because I'm crazy with powder. This is the thing that everyone's like, stop it, Tati, step away from the powder, but I can't help myself. So
only because it makes me look older.
So
there's like
I'm assuming this is talc free.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah. Of course. So
who do you think we are?
There's no asbestos in here. So this is a like very handy little.
And then you do this where you can dab the excess.
Hey, that is smart. I like that. Okay, I usually bake, but maybe we won't.
What does bake mean?
It's a drag trick, but you put a lot of powder under one area, and then you
brush it off. You
let it, really warm up to the skin. So my method is to just lock it in as tight as I can and not have to add layers throughout the day. But if you have very, very dry skin, not the greatest technique for you. You have to have the kind of skin.
I look great.
Oh, look, I'm so pancake. You have to have the kind of skin that is going to get a little oily. So I'm gonna just let that do its thing for a moment. And I think I'm gonna put some eyeshadow on.
Same. I brought one for you to try it.
Oh, this is a beautiful bronze. I love that. Okay.
Our makeup artist ambassador is Daniel Martin.
Okay.
He did Meghan Markle's wedding makeup. He's like her homie.
Okay.
And he's my homie as well. And he put together this palette because, you know, you can go like day to night. You have a lot of the naturals. And then he put in this eggplant as an alternative to black or to mix with the black.
I'm actually quite surprised how well this is blending. No offense to clean makeup, but this is actually blending.
Yeah, it usually catches pretty badly.
It usually will look a little patchy, and I haven't even used a primer, so I'm a little bit shocked. Jessica. Purple's the hardest color to formulate, hands down.
Yeah, it is.
Everyone complains about purple. It's the most gorgeous color. It's my favorite color, which is why I'm always gravitated toward it, especially, you know, just wearing it as my makeup. But it is hard to find anything with this tone that does not get patchy, so I'm really impressed.
And we have these great makeup remover wipes that I just keep handy because I am gonna mess up. It's inevitable.
These are the wipes you're talking about?
Mm-hmm. And
Okay.
they're awesome because they just take everything off and you can just go right in where you need
I
to.
am shocked because when I told my team, I was like, oh, okay, guess who's coming over and da-da-da-da-da. And even like my best girlfriend is like major fan. Like she literally would pass out. She'd be like, oh my God.
Why isn't she here?
Oh my gosh, she's in Seattle. So anyway, everyone that I'm like, oh yeah, Honest Beauty, like, do you use any of it? Everyone uses these. I'm like, really? Like I'm expecting people to be like, oh yeah, I like that lip balm or whatever, and everyone's like, the wipes, the wipes
are so good.
The wipes. And I'm
They're
like,
amazing.
okay. Dang, this powder's nice actually. I like poreless. I need a bronzer though. Do you have bronzer?
We have luminizing powders. There we go. So it does have a bit of mica. It's not matte. I find that it's much more forgiving.
I really like for bronzers specifically to have a lighter application where you are in control of the build. When it has too much pigmentation,
that's what it is.
It's just like, it can be a nightmare, and that's a step that you really can't undo.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
it can just really ruin the whole look, you know?
I agree.
All right, if you had like 3 beauty products, like desert island situation, what are they?
Well, if I'm going to be in the sun, obviously you need sunscreen.
You're so responsible. I'm like, I just need to be pretty at this point.
I have to wash my face every day. Mm-hmm. And that's like something that my mom taught me. You know, I started acting when I was 12.
Still responsible.
I know. And so you only got one face, so take care of it.
This is the truth. Taking care of your skin, like before all of this, is
so important.
Really where it's at.
I would definitely need a good moisturizer, and so I would go for something that could work under my eyes and for the whole face. For makeup, definitely mascara, concealer, and cream blush. Those would be my 3. Tell me about your vitamins.
Oh, thank you. How like awesome of you to ask. Yeah, I do have a hair, skin, nail vitamin, and
how long do you think it takes to get the results that you want to achieve?
You can see one pretty quickly in terms of a visible reduction in inflammation that you might notice right away in your skin. Like within a week, hair regrowth, nail regrowth.
That's awesome.
It takes time. That takes time.
It's like 6 weeks.
You know, people are like, wow, like how long do I have to wait? And I'm like, well, you know, your hair is not, you're not going to be Rapunzel. You're not like a little doll that you hit a button and it's like new hair.
Yeah.
But the quality can improve. So you have to think about everything turning over and everything growing, and the quality will be better.
Your cell turnover and all of that. Mm-hmm.
So it's exciting. I'm really proud of it. Thank you.
All right, I'm going to go in with my eyebrows. So this is an e.l.f. eyebrow pencil.
Oh, okay.
I'm always looking for different eyebrow pencils. I have this one too by
So you're into a pencil.
BBB London. Yeah, I don't think I'm good with powders.
Really? I'm going to go in with a little more powder.
No, I'm scared.
But you already have pretty full brows.
Well, I did Latisse, and then I also got them tattooed.
Really?
What is it? Not tattooed. What is it called? Microneedling? I just plucked mine to the heavens when I was a teenager.
Oh, this is like, same. I had Drew Barrymore on my channel like a year ago, and that was like we were talking about flower beauty and this and that. And
did you blame her?
I really did. I was like, just so you are aware, it is your fault.
Yep. True. What was it called? True Romance?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I would sit
I wanted to be
like,
her.
I would have a picture of her from like a 17 magazine, and I would be like cross-legged on the counter of the bathroom and just like going to town.
Me too.
And my mom would get so mad at me.
I love that your mom's an artist. That's so fun.
Yeah. She does some cool stuff. But I'm the only girl in the family that's like super obsessed with makeup this way.
How are you with doing other people's makeup?
Love. I used to freelance, and that's what I thought I would ultimately be doing. And even when I started YouTube, like I thought maybe it would be a fun avenue and maybe it would be a good way to meet people and gain a better clientele.
Like, what do you think was your big like moment where you're like, okay, I can actually stop being a makeup artist and I can do this full time?
Gosh, like three and a half years in, I went really hard changing my schedule from a couple of days a week to 5 days a week. I was super consistent with that. And
so the consistency?
The consistency really helped, but then I reviewed a lipstick, and this changed everything. And I always tell everyone,
there is a moment.
There's a moment.
There is a moment.
There is a moment. And I tell everyone, keep swinging. If you're passionate about something, eventually you'll hit it out of the park. So I did a video, and I titled it WTF. And it was a review of Louboutin lipstick, and it was just based off a reaction I had at the counter. I was like, how much is this? And they're like, $100. And I'm like,
wait, was it the one with like the
it looked like you could like
it's like
kill
so
someone.
Heavy. Yeah.
It was like, is this a weapon or is it lipstick? And everybody thought that was just the most hysterical thing, and it started my series. It became a weekly thing where I'd find like a La Mer foundation or La Prairie concealer.
Right.
And just
things that are just priced.
Things that are priced
like so
through the roof, and we'd break it down and be like, why is this so expensive? Does it work? Is it different? Is it worth it?
And what do you find is the difference between the things that are priced that high?
Part of it is definitely
knowing that everything pretty much comes from the same places, right?
Part of it is packaging. When it comes to powders, there is a difference in how it's milled and how silky a product can feel. Also the longevity. You know, I've explored doing the full day wear tests, and I can see side by side something that is very expensive performing better than say drugstore. Now that's not to say that all drugstore makeup's bad.
Just the ones that you know,
it's just it's you can see where things are better than,
or where they may have like pulled out certain ingredients in the formula. I wanted to make a line that we're not the cheapest by any means, but I want to be within reach.
Yeah, within reach, and you want to make it the good stuff. So you gotta,
and you just have to to formulate with better ingredients, and it makes the cost higher. It's just at the end of the day, it is what it is, right?
Totally.
So I never leave the house without curling my lashes, even if I don't wear mascara. Like when I wake up in the morning, I like to curl my lashes. Is that weird?
I do that sometimes. Or I'll curl my lashes, I'll put on a lip balm.
Oh shoot.
And a little bit of primer to kind of even things out and to make my skin look better in my head.
Oh yeah, I put primer on with nothing else.
Nothing else, right?
Yeah.
And you curl those lashes and you're like, I did wake up like this.
Totally.
All, right? See this blush, I don't know, how did you do this? This is the only blush I have ever used that is cream form that you can put on top of all this. Why? It's so good. I think this is my favorite product from your line.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, it's really nice. And if you want to just put it, like, we have a lot of people who actually don't even wear foundation. They just wear a little concealer and they put it straight on their skin, and it looks just as nice on that. You can wear it on a full face of makeup. It just works really well.
Or you can do this too. Mascara. We're at the tail end of this, and then we can like give
mascara
some
and then lip.
The lip, which is like the grand finale.
Wait, can you do that without looking in the mirror? Oh, Jesus.
Oh my gosh, do you want to know? I had my sister on who does not know. Sorry, Erica. I love you. She does not know makeup the way that I do. And we did the no mirror makeup challenge, and I don't know what happened. She ended up doing a full face. She's a nurse. She did a full face, and it looked so good. Nurse Erica.
Nurse Erica.
Nurse Erica. And then there's...
That means she must do her makeup in the car.
She does. Like, here's the thing. Like, I will always get input from, like, the real women in my life. And, like, Michelle, my very best friend. Like, she's just kind of a no BS person.
Oh, wait, you didn't put any primer on.
Oh, whoops. Was I supposed to?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do one eye to the other then. Yeah, no, so my friend Michelle, like, I'll call her up. I'll be like, what do you think of this? And she's like, it's great because I have 5 minutes to do my makeup in the car. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That's real life, though,
I usually
right?
do my makeup in the car on the way to the office.
That's real life. Who has time? Like, if I was not filming videos, who on earth has time for this? So I try to remember that also when I'm creating videos.
But you know what's nice about the videos is if you want to like do a look and you're going somewhere
special.
Yeah, then it's nice to have inspiration because it's hard to even know.
Wow, this primer made
the difference, right?
Look at that. Wow.
You see the difference between the mascara.
Wow. Yes.
This is our #1 seller.
Really? Mm-hmm. I'm impressed with your mascara, and I'm really picky. Do we have highlighter? We need highlight.
So this, you kind of have to be violent with the amount that you use.
Yeah, this is like an everyday highlight. This is not an outer space highlight.
No.
But again, I will point out that when you are in real life, you don't necessarily want to have that super ultra metallic shine on your face. If you're going out to eat, like, you know, candlelit dinner, think of the event, think what you're trying to achieve with your look. But if you're just living your life and sunlight's gonna be grabbing the highlight off your skin, like, you don't want it to emphasize texture.
No.
You know?
Not at all.
So a softer one like this is actually quite nice. Okay, so tell me about these. They are long wearing.
They're long wearing, and they have like a flexible long wear.
So did they dry down matte?
They dry down matte. They will be flexible for a minute though, and look a little bit wet. I actually like to use it more like a stain. I like to do like this.
Oh.
And so I'll even...
Oh, that actually looks so nice.
I'll even use this as a blush as well.
Stop.
Uh-huh.
Really? And it'll blend in? Mm-hmm. Wow.
Because it takes a second to dry down. And so even if I'm going to wear like a balm or a gloss, I like to put this underneath all the time just to like set the base of the lip. Or if I'm going for a more matte. So usually with liquid lip, like why I always, when the trend came out and I tried it, I literally was like, no, thank you. Because I have obviously big lips, so I feel like half my face are my lips. And I just felt like they would get so crusty.
Wow. This is really pretty. But I get what you're saying. Like some of the formulas are just too...
Oh my God, just way like, too dry.
And it's like all you see on a person's face.
And then you just look like super crust mouth.
Yeah.
And it's not flexible.
No.
And so when we were formulating this, that was like the biggest thing is being able to get something that's actually flexible and long wear.
And these layer really well too. Like I'm wearing 2 colors.
Yeah.
All right. You look gorgeous. Thank you so much for...
Thank you for letting, this chat.
Yeah.
And for letting me into your dressing room.
Oh my gosh. I know. The beauty cave, the beauty space. I'm definitely going to be stocking my drawers with more honest beauty products because, part of exploring this really is to find products that compete with mainstream where you don't feel like you're sacrificing, and I think we uncovered a bunch of them today. I will list everything below, including honest.com where you can purchase or you can find Honest products on Amazon, in store at Target, and I'll link all of Jessica's stuff. I'm sure you know where to find her, but just in case. And thank you so much. You guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thumbs it up if you did. Subscribe, ring the bell. Go have a good one, and I will see you in my next video. Peace. Mwah.